Welcome back to 5 Minute Knives, the channel that always appreciates a good tater digging implement, and today we have an incredible implement for tater digging. This is the Cold Steel Recon Scout, and this has been re-released in CPM 3V steel, and that's the model I got here. This was sent in by my buddy Chris to get a custom Kydex sheath made, which I've done in the tan and OD green variety with the OD green washers. We're seeing a trend of these. This seems to be a popular color combination in the shop, and I don't mind making it. It's actually pretty cool with the combat loop attachment. The thing balances really nicely. This is a good presentation on the counter, for example, when you're not wearing it. Anyway, with the crossguard hilt of the Cold Steel Recon Tanto, we have to make a sheath with like these bunny ears, so to speak. That's how I do it anyway. There's other ways to do it where you kind of defeat the detent of the sheath itself, and then the crossguard hits your thumb, then you finish the draw. I like to get just underneath it and pull out this way. So here's the knife itself. Really freaking badass knife. Now I'm seeing the prices of these things anywhere from like $260 all the way up to $400 online. They can get really pricey, but it is just a really hardcore knife. As I said, CPM 3V steel. The blade length is 7.5 inches. The blade thickness is 7.9 millimeters. An extremely thick, I don't know if this is coming across, but an extremely thick stock on the back of this sucker. It's got some good weight to it too. It weighs 9.5 ounces without the sheath. This one came to me without a sheath. These guys are made in Taiwan, and they do provide them with secure X sheaths, but I think that's a miss on Cold Steel's part. For this price point, I would expect something Kydex, form-fitting or nicer, right? The handle is 5 inches long, and it's that Cray-X rubber material, which I've actually come to really like. It's very nice in the winter months. The crossguard here, the steel crossguard here, I thought might create some hot spots, but it's really not a problem. I actually kind of like it. So, very intimidating. I know this design connects with a lot of you guys because you keep sending them into the shop for custom sheaths, which I do appreciate, but it's just a hardcore knife. Now we get a full flat grind here. We have a swedge on the top, nicely done like so. The 3V steel will scratch as soon as you look at it, just the nature of 3V, but you have like these really cool brush marks from the machining. Just looks super cool. Very beautiful knife. For as heavy as it is, it's actually fairly quick in the hand. A little bit of a chunker, not bad. And here's our retention in the sheath. She's in. There's no wobble on a knife this big usually. And there you go, bud. This is for my buddy Chris. Who owns this knife? You guys keep sending them in, so I know a lot of you do own it. I'd considered buying it. It's just a little outside my price range for what it is. I wouldn't get a ton of application for it. It's mainly tater digging for me, but I like it. I think this is hardcore. This is an awesome, awesome knife. Cold Steel did a great job with it. Just sharp looking, good execution, fit and finish is awesome. The handle is very, very comfy, slightly wasted in the center here, which I really appreciate. It wants to do what you want to do. I like that. Edge alignment is really easy because of the boxy shape of the handle, which is not uncomfortable. You can think about it in terms of like a Hellcat Pro, kind of like that handle, sort of boxy shape, but it's nice. It's good for edge alignment, and you want that in a knife. So in the dark, you know which way you're going. Really, really nice. This ricasso area here could act as somewhat of a choil for smaller hands. I wouldn't recommend it though. It's not really for that. So other than that, just a really beautiful design, great execution, eye-catching knife, a great conversation piece. And now you have a really cool custom sheath, bud. So thank you for sending this in. Shout out to my buddy Chris. I do appreciate your business, bud. You guys can follow me on TikTok at 5min_knives. 5 minute was taken. And as always, I'll see you every Sunday at 9 a.m. right here on the 5 Minute Knives Show.